Hello, friends. Honestly, I think I have a bit of a problem, and it all revolves around Final Fantasy VII. So I love the original Final Fantasy VII. Probably one of, if not my favourite game. And if I had one complaint, a single complaint with the game, I wish we would have got more just diving into the characters' personalities and stuff. And to be fair, the game came out in '97, so maybe it was just a limitation of the time. Maybe they had to cut that kind of stuff out. But Remake, FF7 Remake, woo, what a game! It's answered my prayers, and now I think I'm kind of cursed. I just can't stop thinking about this game. I can't commit to any other game because of it. I want to play Persona 5 Royal. I love vanilla Persona, and I can't commit to it because Final Fantasy VII is living rent-free in my brain. I'm seriously, I'm so far down the theory rabbit hole for this game. I'm probably, if anyone's aware of the Maximilian video, I'm probably a level 4. And with new theories, people coming up with new stuff every single day, like the Sephiroth stuff that's come out recently because of the Ultimania. I mean, when I read that stuff, I feel like I need a drink, or at least a lie down for half an hour. So with all that, the stuff that still gives me life is Cloud and Tifa, or yeah, the shipping in this game. I fucking love it. She's such a good character, dude. She's so good. She's so good, and she's only gonna get better. And the reason she's my favorite character isn't because of the obvious plots. That's at the bottom of the list. That's a lie. But either way, the Cloud and Tifa shit in this game, it gives me life, and evidently it gives Nojima life too, because he's the guy who wrote it in, not me. I just get to feast on it. But yeah, it's like a collection of all the scenes where I think the development between the two is chef's kiss kind of stuff, you know. So let's have a look. Japanese voices, by the way. Nothing against the English. I think they're fantastic. Just prefer the Japanese personally. I've always heard Sakurai as Cloud, so I can't kind of hear anyone else. But as I say, English are great. Go and watch the Aerith voice actress. Stand that lady. She's amazing. Anyway.
お疲れ様。それどうしたの？本物でしょ？珍しいね。
Look at that.
意外だな。
You ever think Cloud would give Tifa a flower? Not this early on. You gotta remember, this dude's been... He was... Spoilers, by the way. There's gonna be a lot of those. He was locked up in a tank, in a coma, essentially, for 5 years. He's still, like, kind of a mix between this 16-year-old, 21-year-old brain. So, I bet he thought that was cool. You're lame, Cloud. Cloud's my favourite main character ever, by the way. But he's lame. But that's how he's supposed to be. Ah! Tifa. So yeah, that was the first bit, just because I like that bit. It's nice that they put that in there, and it's so different straight off the bat, you know? That's like less than 3 hours into the game, that's already something quite different. By the way, can we mention, okay, Tifa set our boy up with a rent-free place to live. What a woman. What a woman. Here we see like the kind of cold exterior of Cloud. Money.
500?
作戦の準備で物入りだったから今アバランチにはお金がないの。でも心配しないで。明日集金すれば確実に払えるから。
当てにしていいんだな。
集金を手伝ってくれたらね。あれ？あ、これはまた別の依頼になるのか。
And here you see it kind of get to... He melts a little bit. You know, he kind of gives her a break. And even though he's taking on extra work, he's still like, no, this is what we agreed on. So that's what we'll go with. What a nice boy.
最初の約束の2000で手を打とう。
He even doesn't look that annoyed.
つまりあと1500だ。
助かる。
Yeah. Good job, Cloud.
明日お店でね。今日はいろいろありがとう。おやすみなさい。
Night night.
ルタを
Adorable.
交換に行きたいんだ。
This bit's just great. The Cloud throughout this entire scene is hilarious.
ジェシーが作った汎用毒性
He just doesn't give a shit.
水の嫌な匂いが取れるって評判で、この店よりずっとお金になるんだよね。この辺りのほとんどのうちが使ってるから、新しいのを持って行って代金と古いフィルターを回収してくる簡単なお仕事。
Just look how uninterested
勘弁して
he
くれ。
is.
揉め事がないなら俺の出番はない。
踏み倒す気満々の人もいるんだ。ね。お守り代わり。
But what does our boy do?
さっさと片付けるか。
Gets on with it.
ありがとう。ついでにスラムを案内するね。
Let's go, Cloud. This bit's awesome. Okay, so this bit is after you go and help Jessie on the Sector 7 plate.
散歩だ。
そうだ、ジョニーと会ったよ。ミッドガルを出るって。
ああ、あいつか。
クラウドはしばらくミッドガルだよね。
あ、古い友達がピン。
There's that little smirk, and you know that like he was thinking. It's like he thinks of this line, and he goes, "Oh yeah, that'll be a good one."
ちらしくてな。そんな時は助けるって約束したんだ。
She doesn't want him to leave. Of course, she doesn't want him to leave. He's just come back after all these years. Of course, she doesn't want him to leave. And then he pulls the line from their promise on the water tower. Well played, Cloud.
あの頃に想像していたピンチってこんなんじゃなかったな。
話したいなら聞くぞ。
Boom. This is where, and you can read this in the Ultimania, Cloud is completely different with every other character except for Tifa. It's like his exterior just becomes, it shatters. It just completely shatters. He is a different person with Tifa. He just lets loose. And throughout the first bits, you can kind of see it happening where he's maintaining his stubborn, awkward attitude, and then he kind of breaks, but in a good way. He really starts to listen, which I think is so awesome.
あれ？なんか雰囲気変わった？
俺か？
柔らかくなったような。
変か？
She's so happy!
いい感じ。これならマリンも怖がらないと思う。帰ってきたって分かったらほっとしちゃった。すごい睡魔。いろいろ話したいけど、今夜はもう眠った方がいいみたい。
It's like that nervous laughter, nervous, excited laughter from her. It's so good. She's, ah.
おやすみ、ティファ。
I mean, that says itself, right? He's still looking at the door. Okay, so this is on the way to Reactor 5. We've just gone through on the train. The second emergency scan goes through. Security gets called. They have to jump off the train. Tell you what, Cloud and Tifa fans, no one thought they were going to be getting fan service like this early on. I thought we were going to be waiting until Disc 2, Golden Saucer date, maybe even Disc 3, that night under the high wind. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is this, Nojima? How are you going to treat us this well in Disc 1? Like, holy shit. Christmas. It's fucking Christmas. But what's cool about this, right, is it's not so much the whole, like, oh, he protected her, blah, blah, blah. But it's the fact that he recognized that she wasn't 100% ready to jump, he gives her that like reassuring smile, like it'll be okay, and then protects her the whole way. It's just good to see Cloud do that kind of thing. Like he probably would with like Aerith or Jessie even, but you know, because it's Tifa, I eat that shit up. So therefore I'm picking it apart and adding things that probably aren't there, but fuck it. Okay, so on the way to Don Corneo, after the whole bit with meeting Aerith, going to Sector 5, sorting all that shit out. So what's interesting about this bit is if you see the earring that she's wearing, that is the crescent moon earring that is an actual accessory in the game. And notice she is only wearing one. You'll see in a second, you can't see the other. And the item description on that earring is, it says, a charm imbued with fervent desire to be by one's side for eternity. Now, if you remember what Marl gave you in Sector 7, around Chapter 3, she gives you a crescent moon earring. The other one. Nojima's putting this in. We're not picking at it. It's written in, okay? See, there's only one.
私これからコルネオのところに行くから、クラウドはアジトに戻ってバレットたちと合流して。
でも
こっちは大丈夫。私の蹴り見たでしょ。
あ、わかった。
She's so cute. Okay. What's interesting about this bit is how you can kind of see how dejected Cloud is, right? He's like torn. He wants to help, but he also wants to trust her. That's just him recognizing that kind of stuff is awesome. Because Cloud is the kind of guy that will just step in. And the fact that, you know, she's saying, oh, don't worry about me. And he wants to kind of honor that. But at the same time, you can tell he really, really wants to help out, which is why he looks so upset at the end or so dejected. And God, we have to give shout outs to Aerith for this scene, right? Because after this, Aerith is so decisive. All Aerith has to know, she doesn't know Tifa at this point. All Aerith knows is that Tifa is important to Cloud, and that is all the motivation she needs to go and put herself on the line. Make a whole video about Aerith. Aerith's great too. Fuck, I love all the Final Fantasy characters. There is no war. All of them are great. We just ship these two. That's all. This is the peak. So this is Chapter 14, the resolution. There are 3 possible resolutions that you can get at the end of Chapter 14 based on decisions you made throughout the game. I've played the game probably around 3 times, and I've 100%ed the game. And thank God that Chapter 14 resolutions weren't one of the things, because I just refused to get them because I'm a Tifa fan. So I was just like, nah, I'm going to get the Tifa one every single time. But yeah, this scene's so good.
Mm. クラウドも
足音がした。
ごめん、起こしちゃった。
気にするな。ソルジャーの習性だ。
この前くれたお花、エアリスからもらったんだね。
あ、
やっぱりおかしいと思ったんだ。クラウドがお花なんて。花言葉は再会だよね。嬉しくて調べちゃった。大事に取っておいたんだけどな。
That bit is so good. It's so good. So you can see, like, she treasured something that he gave her so much. You can see how, like, everything just affects her. Oh, that bit is fucking awesome.
その花もなくなっちゃった。お店も家も全部。
Right, now here, something super, super important. So the scene before this is after the plate falls, after the Sector 7 plate. And Barrett he's like punching the rock. And Tifa comes through, and you can tell she's extremely upset at the whole situation. And Cloud is kind of just stood in the background. And he kind of looks frustrated or awkward. He looks confused. He doesn't really know what to do in that situation. You can tell he wants to do something to comfort Tifa, but he does not know what to do. And Barrett does know what to do. Like, we've seen Barrett's great at that kind of stuff. Like, all the scenes with him and Marlene are amazing. Like, super emotional stuff. And he's great at that. And Cloud learns from that scene. Like, at the end of that bit, it pans out and you see Cloud's hand, and he like clenches as if he's really frustrated at himself. Then we get this. Like, everyone here right now is gonna, Cloud, fucking hug the girl. What are you doing, you stupid blonde chocobo looking prick? Also the music. The music here. The build. Christmas is coming again, boys. Do it, Cloud. Hug a Cloud. Yeah. Let's go, Cloud. Like, fans, we're so full. There's so much to feast on here, man. It's too good. And then, like, this bit. Gosh, he doesn't know what to do. As I said before, he only learned from something that happened, less than a day ago. And then he tries really hard, something he's not used to, and he squeezes too tight. Like, how good is that writing? What the fuck? It's also perfect because Cloud's a dumbass.
ごめん。泣いてもどうにもならないのにね。
そんなことない。
ありがとう。
Good job, Cloud. Good job, Cloud. So yeah, that's just, this is just where my mental state is at the moment. This game, dude. It's just the fact that these things were all written in. It's it's too good. It's too good. People like me who love the the human parts of these characters. These characters are written beyond what I could have wanted. Like, for me, I'm a big fan of JRPGs. They're probably my favorite genre of game. And characters are so king. Characters are so king. They just make the game for me. If I can't latch on to the characters, then I find it quite hard to stick with it. That story is obviously incredibly important, but if you hate your main characters, then the best story in the world won't keep you interested. But considering the anxiety with this game, there's I loved these characters already, and I already had an interpretation of Cloud. I thought he was going to be this goofy idiot who didn't know how to do things, was trying to act cool, and he fucking is, and it's just watching him grow. God, I want to make videos on Aerith as well, specifically on certain aspects of Cloud in this game, because the Aerith stuff is insane. She's so good in this game. Like, I always viewed her in the OG as like this character that we couldn't really, or well, I never attached to the same way I did to like Tifa, because I always viewed her as like this super pure character that was extremely important to the story, and you know, she was needed for the story, as opposed to her being a character that happened to go through these events, if that makes any sense at all. But in this game, she's like, God, it's so good. She's an angel from the slum, is how I would say it. And she's been given these rough edges. You know, she's grown up in this area, and it looks like it. You can tell she's grown up in this area. She knows her way around. She's like super cocky, and you know, she says shit. You ever think Aerith was going to say shit? Like, what a game! What a fucking game! This game is a fucking, guys, something so special. I've never played a game where as soon as I finished it, I was like, well, chapter select hard. Gotta go straight back in. Then I'm going to 100% the game. I couldn't put it down. I couldn't fucking put this game down. So yeah, I'm slightly losing my mind. But this kind of stuff, I love this shit. I fucking love this shit. So yeah, don't want to start any waifu wars or anything. I think all the girls in this game are phenomenal, and the guys. Look at Barrett. Every scene with Barrett and Marlene is a fucking treasure. This game, play this fucking game if you haven't, or play it again. Go and play it again. All right, peace, guys.